Hi everyone, welcome back to the front room. I'm Kai and I'm here with my dad today.
Thank you for joining us once again. What you got?
We're gonna go, maybe you've been sick of him, but I'm delivering another track from the trap god Gucci Mane.
Another Gucci Mane.
Another Gucci Mane.
Oh wow, yeah, you do like Gucci Mane, don't you?
I
So
do.
I
sure do.
From what I've heard.
Yeah.
The four songs, chicken talk songs that we
Yep, and then Lemonade.
Yeah, they were really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you sort of recently saw the other side of him.
Yes.
Well, not another side, but really an extension,
Lemonade.
right? It's a different type of song.
Yeah.
So that was in 2009.
Completely different.
And we're going to bring it sort of back to the feeling of Chicken Talk, but we're going forward into the future by 4 years from Lemonade.
Oh,
so
okay.
this time it's 2013.
Right.
Which is a completely different period for trap. Mm-hmm. Like, think about the Future song.
Yeah.
Turn on the Lights. That came out a year before this.
Yeah, completely different.
So what Gucci Mane had established from 2006 and around that period, now with this song in 2013, which is called Traphouse 3, he's sort of in an environment where others are also joining the trap tradition.
Jumping on the bandwagon
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or that sound.
Traphouse
3.
Why 3?
It's the third installment of his Trap House series. So there's Trap House, Trap House 2, Trap House 3. I actually don't know if there's 4 and 5 and if he continued with it, but this is what many consider to be the best out of that, at least from the first 3. Sort of a classic within his discography.
And you were telling me at Trap House, probably when you were listening to Gucci Mane and watching that video, that Trap House is where people go to do drugs.
Well, it's actually to sell drugs.
Sell drugs.
Yeah. So that's why in the video it's like
I remember that video. Yeah, they're actually in the kitchen and somebody's standing there at the stove.
Yeah, there's a girl.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, wow. Okay. Yeah, that video is etched in my brain.
I was surprised how much you were taken aback by it. But thinking about it, I mean, why wouldn't you be, right?
Taken aback isn't quite the right word. It was just a window into this world I knew nothing about.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And my mind was full of thoughts.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. So this is the cover for his album, Traphouse 3, and we're covering the title track from the album, which is also the first song on this album.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's a neat cover.
It's a neat cover.
Yeah.
Very unusual looking.
Yeah.
It's the closest thing to sort of a black and white look because it's just grays and whites and blacks and then yellow, right?
Yes.
Completely covered with that tone of yellow.
It must take a little bit of courage to come out with an album that has such a muted look to
the
picture, right? Because you think most artists would want to have a cover with lots of cover.
Yes. Which Gucci Mane...
Lots of color, right?
Yes. And if you don't mind, on that note, it's our third Gucci reaction, so I'm going to take my time with this one, might as well. But with Gucci's previous covers... So Gucci is one of the most prolific rappers. As I mentioned, I think I mentioned it, over 130 projects. Full.
Oh, you did?
That's crazy, right? And if you consider what he was releasing a little bit earlier in terms of it being a bit more punchy in graphics and things like that, let's just see like this.
Oh, yeah.
It's like boom, right?
Which is more in line with what I would kind of
and look at how ridiculous this is.
Expect a rap cover to look like somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look at how ridiculous that is. Yeah. He's got his lean, but it's at the movies. Gucci Mane, the movie 3D, the Burr print. Just so absurd. Anyways, so he's a fan of those types of covers typically. So that's a good point. It's sort of off-brand for him.
Yeah. It looks like this sort of, not to go on and on about it, but I will go on and on about it. It looks like something somebody would paste on a little, do you call it a mixtape or something? Yeah, mixtape. Something someone would make at home and say, hey, listen to my music.
Yeah.
See what you think,
Yeah.
You don't have to pay me, just listen to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if that was the case, they'd be in for a treat because the song is really good as the first track, especially. And it features someone that we have covered as well. So when they come up, I will hide the lyrics so you don't see who it is
Sounds
good. I'm sure you will know who it is.
Yeah. Wonder who it would be. I'm guessing it's Jeezy or T.I., but...
Yeah, well, I mean, Jeezy and Gucci, right? They had beef.
They had a beef, right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And this is produced by TM88 and Southside. And they're very famous and they're just great producers of the trap genre, particularly. They don't really do anything else outside of that. So this is like their bread and butter. And...
haven't heard of them before.
Yeah, we'll probably see them again in the future. So let's go ahead and listen to it.
What's happening, nigga? Traphouse 3, fuck, nigga. What's happening? Hey, till you come out, man. Damn, we out of cut again? Fuck.
Oh, the way...
I told
stop it. Did it just go... He said, we ought to cut again? And then did those background vocals go, fuck. Fuck.
Did it?
It sounded like it to me.
Man, we ought to cut again?
Oh, no.
Fuck.
No, I guess
But
not.
it's sort of, when he says, fuck, and then the music goes lower. It sort of becomes like it's sad or something.
Yeah. Sorry, I've still got this nasty cold.
Yeah, that's a good detail. When he says fuck, and then it drops.
Right there.
I told Pot to bring the press.
Oh.
Apply some pressure to the check. Yeah, I got 1,000 keys of cut. Nigga, guaranteed I make this money stack.
I love that bass, man.
I'm
Yeah, so
trying to
deep.
make this money fast.
Like the bass
I'm trying to
vibrates throughout the line.
Yeah.
Start to finish.
Yes.
You just hear it. And that would,
Yes.
that's not a bass guitar. That's the...
Like an 808.
and they can do that. They can
extend
that. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So the whole time you have this sort of vibration.
Yeah.
Filling the background. Mm-hmm. And when this piano comes in here, it's dirty.
this money stack. Nigga, I'm trying to make this money fast. Nigga, I'm trying to get this shit together.
That piano is quite literally like it could be from a horror movie. Right?
I cook good, but he cook way better. Sipping Coronas with my vato. Picasso, you know
Listen to those drums, those hi-hats.
Big cat we used to call El Gato. There I go walk, they call me El Chapo.
Yeah.
Nigga, I used to trap out all the bandos. Abandoned homes with boarded window. Who the fuck that is peeping in my window? Fuck boys know I keep that extendo. Wow, Traphouse 3 got a K with me and 3 young niggas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I just want to start because I can picture him. He's in this trap house, some abandoned house, right?
Yeah.
And doing what he's doing in there.
Yeah.
And he's whispering because he wants to keep a low profile, I guess.
Yeah.
And who the fuck is peeping into my window? So I can see him at the stove and kind of looking,
like a
and
paranoid
watching
type
it,
of
and listening
thing.
for crack sounds, footsteps and who's behind the bushes out there, and just a very kind of tense situation.
Yeah.
So I think the fact he's whispering these lines is really good.
Yeah, and
really
it's
good.
It's so good. It really makes the song.
It does.
If he said this aggressively, it'd be complete. It wouldn't be as menacing.
It wouldn't, but I like this whispering, and I gotta tell you, I was listening to the couple of, the two big rapper out of Toronto, Jesus,
Drake,
thank you. How could I forget his name? I was listening to the Drake song where he says,
come on, that's the one rapper from
I know, our neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Was it a Drake song or was it? He's on the Weeknd song that we listened to, right? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Where he says,
on the Weeknd?
"Afraid of the Six."
Oh, right. That's Meltdown with Travis Scott.
With Travis Scott, he's going something about
Scared of the Six.
Scared of the Six. Scared of the Six. And I was listening to that thinking, I'm not scared of you,
You're
dude.
not scared, yeah.
Not scared of you, dude.
No, that's hilarious.
Whereas this whispering sounds real, and it really creates a feeling.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one part, Scared of the Six, has become sort of a viral,
No way.
I think, moment
from
that Travis album.
Like
because
people poking fun at it?
No, just like the fact he whispered was different.
I see.
It's been done before. I mean, Gucci did it.
Yeah.
And even his contemporaries have whispered. But it was just unexpected. So that's why it sort of blew up as a thing in that song. But yeah, that's so true. It's so true. Yeah, I love the whispering on the song. And with Gucci's delivery, his words almost connect together. He doesn't enunciate very well.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that, but yeah.
If you go back, listen to Chicken Talk,
Yeah, you're
that's
right.
sort of the case. So when it's with this whispering, it really works.
That's interesting because he's from Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
I used to think he was from Memphis. And Andre 3000 is from near Atlanta, right?
He's from Atlanta.
He's from Atlanta? Mm-hmm. I thought they were from Port Allen or
Port Arthur, that's UGK.
Oh, that's UGK. Oh, so confusing. Okay. So he's from Atlanta.
Yeah.
And he enunciates super clearly. Andre 3000. Crystal clear, man.
Yeah.
Right? Whereas he doesn't enunciate that clearly.
Yeah.
Yet they're both from the same town.
Yes,
so
that is true.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. So if you heard those two, you wouldn't think they were from the same place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That makes sense. If I think of some rappers from Memphis, their accent is so thick, it's really difficult to understand.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. There's some great rappers, modern rappers from Memphis as well. Huh. So we should cover them. But shall we continue?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I love this chorus that's coming up here.
Wow, Traphouse 3 got a K with me and 3 young nigga that stay with me. Traphouse 3 got a K with me and 3 young nigga that stay with me. Hope these niggas don't play with me. Hope these niggas don't play with me. Hope these niggas don't play with me, cause my main 9 this
it comes back up.
Traphouse 3 got a K with me and 3 young nigga that stay with me. Traphouse 3 got a K with me and 3 young nigga that stay with me. Hope these niggas don't play with me.
Quasi-religious background vocals,
yeah.
The choir, which contrasts with what he's doing.
Yes. Like, it's quite a decision to just put that in there.
Maybach music.
Rick Ross, man.
Rick Ross, yeah.
Maybach music. All right.
That thing up in my blender.
It's Rick Ross. You know I got me an agenda.
Break that thing up in my blender. Yeah, I love his voice.
And then, sorry, I'm reading forward here, but I'll go back. But then when you listen to this, so I think Gucci might have mentioned something about an extendo. Yeah, F boys know I keep that extendo.
That's a gun.
Extended
an extension
clip.
on the gun.
Yeah.
Oh, bullets.
Yeah, like
not a clip. Yeah,
the opposite way. Yeah, a clip at the bottom, right?
Okay.
Like poking out.
Yeah.
So he says extendo for an extended clip, which is like slang. But then here, to make it rhyme, there's a certain term for this where you sort of mispronounce a word in order to fit a rhyme. And in a way, you might think it's cheating, but it actually takes some ingenuity to pronounce it in an incorrect way.
It does. It does.
It really does.
It
and
really
to make
does.
it sound good, too.
Yeah.
Right?
To pronounce it in an incorrect way, but in a way that people recognize the word you're actually articulating.
Yes.
I mean, how do you do that?
Yeah. So here it's he's not a genius for doing this, but I just like how he says, got a warrant, no surrender. Submachine with that extender.
Well,
Extendo. Right. No one says an extender.
Oh, they don't?
No, it's always extendo.
Oh, okay.
So there he adds like an R on the end in order to make it work with the whole scheme. So just a little detail.
Right.
Makes you think more. So.
Maybach music.
You know I got me an agenda. Break that thing up in my blender. Got a warrant, no surrender.
little ad lib there.
I came up on a pissy mattress. I got more money than all the
And
rappers.
that ad lib there, he says, I came up on a pissy mattress. Woo! Like he's celebrating the fact or something, right?
Yeah.
So bizarre. And just the pissy mattress, right?
Yeah.
It's
Pretty vivid.
Yeah.
I came up on a pissy mattress. I got more money than all these rappers. Real shit. Tried to hit me up in traffic, but I had to work my magic.
This song's really ahead of its time.
My lieutenant.
Yeah.
I let him count it and I spin it.
I love the production's fantastic.
So
The
good.
808s,
Catching
those
bodies
strings
in
that are
the
just
trenches.
not overdone.
Maybach music.
Piano,
Traphouse 3
the
got a
hi-hats
K
are
with me
good.
and
The
three
hi-hats
young niggas
are...
that
I'll
stay.
actually mention this
Traphouse 3 got a
later.
K
But
with
unless you
me
want to
and
pause
three
it.
young.
Yeah, the hi-hats, you've played some much more recent, I think, rap for me every so often.
Yeah.
And, or not really played it for me, but you've been playing it when I've been in the room washing
Yeah.
the dishes or something. I'm always in the kitchen,
Yeah.
but I'm not cooking.
No. Thank God.
And I find a lot of modern hi-hats, I'm not used to them yet because they go nuts.
They're just rattling away without any real form or purpose, it
Not-
feels like.
Exactly.
To you, yeah.
Not positioned at opportune or good moments in a song. They just go nuts for the sake of it. Exactly. Whereas I find Gucci Mane's hi-hats are really, really good.
They always are. They
Yeah.
always are. His drums are... I mean, he's not producing everything. He can produce, but
Yeah, but
his
whoever
beat
he's working
selection,
with,
his
you
beat
know.
selection, right? Because that's part of the artistic process, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, always good. His drums are always good.
Yeah.
It's quite something. Even when it's a bad song from Gucci, because he has so many songs. There are some bad songs. The drums are always good.
Yeah, these hi-hats to me are they're there, they're present. I hear them, but they're not dominating my senses.
Yes.
You know, I'm
right.
listening to everything else. I'm aware of them, but they're not. They're sort of back there somewhere. You know,
Yeah.
adding to the song, but not dominating.
Right. And this song in particular, if you listen closely on repeated listens, the hi-hats aren't... So if you listen to a song like 745, the hi-hats are put in a pattern, but they're all the same, let's just say, note. So let's say the C key on a piano, you can hit that in a pattern.
Yeah.
And they're all the same tone. But with this one, they're actually... I don't know the technical aspect of it, but I'll just use this word, scaled, or they're put in different tones.
Oh, wow.
So they go like... They actually change notes. They're played at different notes. So it adds variety. That's very subtle, but super important to
See
make
if
it so
I can,
dynamic.
see if I can
Bodies
catch
in the trenches.
Maybach music.
Traphouse 3 got a K with me and three young niggas that stay with me. Traphouse 3 got a K with me and three young niggas that stay with me. Hope these niggas don't play with me. Hope these niggas don't play with me. Hope these niggas don't play with me, cause my main nine to stay with me. Traphouse 3 got a K with me and three young niggas that stay with me.
And
Traphouse
Rick's
3 got a
ad-libs
K
during
with
that
me
part.
and three young niggas that stay with me. Hope these niggas don't play with me. Hope these niggas don't play with me. Hope these niggas don't play with me, cause my
He
main
said,
nine to
N-words
stay
hating
with
on me and I can
Traphouse
still
3.
laugh.
Oh, that was great, man. I really enjoyed that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So
Yeah.
different from Lemonade.
Oh, yeah,
Recently,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Do you prefer this sort of... I know
Oh.
Lemonade's great, but I think you prefer sort of the darker.
It was great to hear Lemonade. I hadn't heard anything like it before. The humor in it was fun.
Yeah.
But I mean, to me, this is the meat and potatoes of rap. This stuff.
Yeah.
Not Lemonade. You know. Yeah. This is now. Would Lemonade have been a bigger hit than this?
Yes, by far. That's one of his
Really,
biggest... I would say one of his biggest songs.
Oh yeah. No. This is.
Yeah.
But you know, hits aren't always the best stuff that people put out. They become hits.
Yeah, I
because-
like both. Not always need for comparison. I just meant like
Yeah, no,
he has this he's quite versatile, which is weird because his rapping style isn't melodic or anything.
Yeah.
But he can do different styles like that.
This is fantastic. I mean,
Nice.
I was right there in the place with him, man. It was good. It was good. The music was fantastic. Supported the rapping, the theme, his voice. It was a complete package. I loved it.
Yeah, and did you like Ross's verse as well?
Oh yeah, Ross is great.
Oh, he always.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a guy like 50, Rick Ross. When someone has such a great voice, it's hard not to. So like an actor, if you really like an actor and you see him or the actor in a bad movie, you still could like the movie even if you don't like the characters because of the actor. And that's like a Rick Ross situation. Whenever he shows up, he typically does really well.
Yeah, he's very colorful. He's great. I love his voice. And Gucci's voice too.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Yeah.
Great production. Very ahead of its time. That sort of piano that mimics that horror movie sound.
Okay, I think I've heard piano mimicking a horror movie sound in some other rap songs you've played.
Yeah.
One or two maybe.
Oh, well, I think...
But probably after this.
Well, 745, right? By Gucci. This piano.
Somewhat.
I think you mentioned
Real
at least
talk,
in the
nigga.
reaction. You're like,
The
this
boy
is like
Gucci.
very horror movie,
okay.
Exorcist-ish.
Ay. 745, baby. 745, nigga.
Oh, what a great tune.
For all
man.
my niggas out there handling their business.
waiting
All my
for it
niggas
to
handling
get going
motherfucking
here.
N.W.A, dog. I'm in
There's
New
a few
York right
snares
now.
that come in here.
Yeah.
Came out of jail on a Monday morning. Whole world
I
watching
remember
like I was
finding that-
performing. 745 with the Gucci interior. I see a rich nigga when I look in the mirror. 6 months ago,
I'll play this while we're talking.
That is totally dope.
Yeah.
That's so good. I remember when we listened to 745, that's when I first noticed, I think, his hi-hats.
Yeah.
And how effective they were.
And this is produced by Juicy J and DJ Paul of 3-6 Mafia. So if you think of their hi-hats, like, we haven't covered many songs from them. But if you...
Ever since I can remember money in my hand.
has that same consistent rhythm, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't
Can't knock it.
knock it. Yeah, it's great. So, anyways, yeah, great track. Rick Ross, as we will see in the future, whenever he's on a feature, he typically adds so much. His presence is almost unmatched when he collaborates with someone.
Yeah.
And
Fantastic. Yeah, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Please suggest any other tracks you would like us to react to. Let us know if you like this track, if you don't like this track. We'd be happy to hear it, and hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you later.
See you soon. Bye-bye.